We are in the same room now.
I can't see the chat now, so.
Chat's here. Yeah, can you see it?
I can see it, but I can't read it. It's too far away.
Okay. Get your bottle out my face.
Dogs keep coming in.
Put your bag in front of it.
Get out, get out. Go on. Go.
Chucking the... Oh, keeping the King's Edict.
Yeah, yeah.
Merlin reborn into Uther. I hate Merlin now.
What? Yeah, seems... How come you don't have the sound? It's on your headset.
Oh, I don't need my headset anymore. Oh, actually I do, because otherwise it would pick it up.
This mic's huge. It's fucking huge. So probably where's the Fen Hunter next time?
No. Wait, what? No, Iron Fur now. Coin consecration might be a little bit bad, but it's not awful, I don't think.
It's pretty bad.
No, I don't think it's that bad.
Well, I guess 2 minions, that pretty good.
Okay, so what, you want to trade?
I don't want to trade. I like the Grizzly, but I'm just scared. I think the playstyle of the deck makes the Grizzly the better play. Right. That's odd.
Oh, Violet Teacher now.
Yeah.
3-2 into there, 3-3 into there.
You actually trade into that Fairy Dragon?
I would trade into the Fairy Dragon, yes.
Why?
The question is whether I trade into that. Into the Kobold.
Why would you trade into the Fairy Dragon?
So that the Iron Fur doesn't die.
No, but you can trade the Iron Fur into the Kobold.
And then, what if he does have Consecration?
Then
I would still just do
yeah,
this.
okay, yeah. Maybe it's just a bit greedy. And then you would...
I would still Violet Teacher.
No, but if you're going to play around Consecration, you would have to trade this too.
No.
Because Consecration here would be bad.
Oh,
Because the
okay.
Violet Teacher would
Okay,
die.
and oh yes.
So... okay.
Don't care about that. You're gonna need that health later on more than you are now. Silverhand?
Probably just Silver Hand anyway.
The
2/2
next.
kills. The
turn.
2/2 would kill the 5/5, which would have to trade into the...
Yeah.
So
It's just next turn we have 2/3. So if we didn't draw that 3, the next turn would have been a consideration.
an itchy knee.
Yeah. So Maverick said what you said. I'm actually going to move the chat closer to here so I don't have to look all the way over there. We can actually move the camera further away as well. Yeah. So yeah, the concept would hit us too high. You're right. Hang on. So, oh shit, we drew Glaive Zuka.
Why does it look like that says -2? Oh, because of the tongue.
I would trade this and then Glaive Zuka.
Yeah. If it hits the Violet Teacher, we're happy. Right? But if it doesn't...
Well, it doesn't matter if it doesn't.
If it doesn't, we just go face.
If it doesn't, then we taunt up the Violet Teacher with the Sun Fury and Hero Power.
Okay, I like that. I like that. Yeah, that's pretty good.
So
Little skull come up.
7. We got 12 damage next turn if he kills the Violet Teacher. Alright, we got lethal. Unless he gets a
Unless he
taunt.
gets
Is there a
Murked. He
taunt,
could get
Murloc?
Murked. No, he could have got Murked,
Okay,
right?
we win. Just double check. 8, yeah.
Why does it keep saying he's gonna die?
I don't know.
If you attack face. What is that?
We could have just bluffed.
So weird.
It's because we're in the same room now. We're sharing the aura. That's why we just own that.
That's why we what?
That's why we own that. This game is already over.
Yeah, but that was easy. He
Yeah.
didn't have the consecration, so we just won.
Yeah. His 2-drop was also quite poor.
What was? Oh yeah, it's a 2/2. That bear pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much won us the game.
And then the Sun Fury made another bear. Surprised to see a Warlock at this point.
I'm not. Warlock's good.
It is good, but
I'd actually keep everything. Well, we can chuck this. This gives us a little bit more versatility though. So that we can Animal Companion coin into Animal Companion. And then decide what we want to play on actual turn 3.
yeah, but
Normally Spider Tank's better, but sometimes it's not.
having 2 3-drops is already fine. I'd still rather look for a 2 or a 1, to be honest, against Warlock.
Right. That's actually a better 3-drop anyway.
Yes. I mean, we're not going to coin this 2 anyway, unless we draw 2 now. But the curve's too weird.
Yeah.
But it just means that... Okay. It means that you have to coin Spider Tank then. Right? Because everything else dies.
Yeah.
I mean, Harvest Golem doesn't die fully, but...
Yeah, there's no point though. It doesn't kill it. Well, actually,
Even
the
Misha
Harvest
would die.
Golem does die, not fully, but
Even
kind of
Misha
does.
would die. So, no, it's
Would
Spider
it?
Tank. Yeah, because you would buff that thing to a 4/3.
Oh shit! This is a spell as well. Yeah, you're right.
But you would just... it seems
Well, we
like
could just put the Micro Machine. No, we can't.
No,
No, we
that
can't.
dies.
Yeah, we can't. We can't.
Yeah. That's the bad thing about Micro Machine, isn't it? Is that it's a 3/2 on your turn, so it makes good trades. But if you put it down second, it's no longer good.
Yeah.
Some weird bite on my knee is really bothering me.
Yeah, obviously if he had a coil... Well, that's actually more common to see in Warlock than coil. I very often when this situation happens, when I have to coin a Spider Tank, because they've put a Trog down, which does often happen, they actually have a Sun Fury rather than a coil. But whatever. We can harvest.
You
Golem
mean
here.
a Shat Sun?
What did I say?
Sun Fury.
Yeah, sorry, a Shat Sun.
It's fine. One of the better 3-drops to put after that's just happened. Anything else just dies, right? I mean, now is when the coil comes into effect, which looks like...
He had both of those things.
Bastard. You were really going to hit that button, man.
This is a really good card, by the way.
I've hardly seen it.
I've used it quite a lot to great effect.
Yeah, it's a good card.
It's good
For sure.
because you see so many mages, and when you use that on a mage, they are just pissed.
I guess Violet Teacher would
Yeah, I
be
don't mind
okay.
Violet Teacher here.
It doesn't outright die, so you're not too sad about it, but we're still way behind, so...
I don't think we're way behind. This is awkward for him. He needs another 1 damage
Yeah,
thing.
but on turn 5...
He's got another 1 damage thing. Yeah,
Ooh.
do. Okay.
Okay, that's not too bad. It's pretty good for him.
Well, no, that's also good tempo for him, so it's still quite bad, but...
Yeah, it's one of the more forgiving ones, though.
I would Animal Companion.
Really?
What else?
You're thinking Animal Companion Micro Machine.
I'm kind of hesitant about the Micro Machine, but Animal Companion's a no-brainer for me. I really don't want an arcane golem.
I guess the problem with kill command is that you can't play it with anything.
Well, we have two animal companions in our hand, and a hungry crab. So if we really want to save a beast for kill command, we're saving the hungry crab.
Okay, yeah, I mean, all the plays are bad, so this is what the least, trying to find the least bad play.
So that's not that good still.
No, but it deals with the 4-3, so
I might not drop this micro machine.
I don't think you want to.
I'd rather do this. One less tap for you, my friend.
Is that time correct?
Yeah, Shattered Sun used to be a 3-3. That was ages ago, though. I don't even think we were playing the game at that point.
No, that was in beta, wasn't it?
Hmm. We're in a bit of trouble here. He just out-tempoed us too hard. What we could do is Hungry Crab.
Well, now you can
Micro
animal
Machine,
companion
kill command.
Now you can animal companion kill command, because if it's Misha, once again it's awkward.
Actually, yeah, you're right.
So now we want Misha. Yeah. Now it's just Misha. Okay, that's
yeah.
Are there any touch things that I might accidentally touch here?
Yeah, the power button.
Where is it?
No, it's there. You'll never accidentally touch that unless you're some clumsy retard.
Yeah, is that time correct?
Yes.
Oh.
I think it's like 2 minutes ahead, but that's it. Still out-tempoing us.
Yeah, we're getting out-tempoed badly. I mean, we need him to play a Murloc, really. A good Murloc that he's relying on.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, we haven't been able to do anything to him, so we can't even use his life as leverage. We can't do anything because our rush is also bad for trading. The Arcane Golem. It's bad for tempo as well, and we can't afford him to keep out tempoing us every turn.
Maybe you just Iron Fur Grizzly and Micro Machine.
Yeah, alright, I'm going to do that because at least...
And then Hungry Crab.
Yeah. No, Hungry Crab. It has the Hungry Crab. Because if he does this, then at least that can finish that off.
Yeah. Oh, shit.
We can't deal with that.
What's this now? Shadow Bolt? Oh, fuck.
Yeah, this game's over.
This game's over, yeah.
Dogs? Hounds would be alright. We could Arcane Golem into that.
Yeah. How much damage? 7, 8, 11. Well, then you might as well just raise a fen and taunt the 2 things up or something. Or... No, raise a fen, taunt the 2 things up, Arcane Golem into the Silverhand region. It's fine.
Is it?
Yeah.
I don't think it is.
Well, the reason it's fine is because the 2 taunts actually kill all the minions on the board if he trades. So we have no cards left.
Yeah, you're right, we have to do that.
But at least shit's dead. So like if we top deck like Ball of Spiders, for example,
yeah,
we might win. Might be able to bring it back somehow with the stupid King Crush stuff once again.
But once again, like Maverick said, we don't even need. He doesn't even need to tap though here because he's just winning on card advantage so badly. It's just ridiculous. Now nothing saves us here.
Wrathguard and watch that drain life thing happen. Wrathguard hit us harder than it hit him.
Never mind.
Yeah. Oh well.
That's the thing. The way to beat a warlock is to use his health so that he can't stall you. As in he can't. So he has to use the cards he has in his hand. So his hero power becomes useless. And if he doesn't have the answers in his hand, then he can't do shit. But if he's just tempoing us out with the cards he already has, then there's no way.
Yeah, exactly. Because once he tapped like 3 times. That's enough.
I need to adjust the score.
Oh well.
Doing alright still though. This has been my best run in some time, not counting the Paladin. This guy's good. Alright, I'm getting rid of these 2.
Yeah. Oh boy.
We actually discuss a lot easier when we're in person.
What do you mean?
I could just say this, this, and this, and you'll know what I'm pointing at.
Yes. I know what your cursor's at as well, so you don't even need to point. I don't know where your cursor is when we're on. Ooh. You must be preparing for a fiery war axe.
Hmm.
Yeah, anyway, you put your 2 drops, so. There's no question, right? We don't even have time to replay.
Yeah, I know, that's annoying. Can't even plan our next turns because we just have to rely on top decking something.
No, my A's go up when it happens. Yeah. That's,
No, I mean, it's obvious.
Yeah, that's... even though you know it's coming, anyway, you have to quick shot that.
Do I?
Yeah.
Do I?
Well, there's no way you can leave out.
Why?
Because we don't have a play next turn, so we can't afford.
If we top deck a Glaive Zuka, we use this for a 3-drop.
So I mean, it depends. Like, if we top deck a 4-drop, we're just sad.
Are we?
Yeah, because now there's a 2/2 plus whatever he's going to put next turn on the board, with 1 more attack to deal with the 4-drop. I
Someone's ringing the bell. I'm gonna do this.
I think yeah.
No, we did top deck that. No. Well, he made a good point though. If we draw a 4-drop, it's a problem. It was just basically dependent on what we drew that turn. I'm still going to develop this because I want to put the Stampede encoder next turn. So this doesn't really kill anything though. Stampede encoder into Draconid. We'd have to use this next turn and then the turn after, so that by turn 7 we can just gladiate his longbow straight. What constitutes as a good warrior player? Somebody who has fiery war axe on turn 2. Yeah, I'm doing this. Well, to get this far, you have to be somewhat. You have to. You remind me of the babe. You have to know somewhat what you're doing with the game in general. Like, you have to understand the board, and you have to be able to understand, because
What's
you have to just squeeze as much value from the poor cards that you have. We did draw into the Glaivezuka, by the way. I'm gonna Stampede Encodo here.
Yeah. So what? Oh, so you just developed it. And what were you talking about just now?
What Maverick said. What constitutes a good warrior player? Somebody who has fiery warrior on 10-2.
You remind me of the... I don't know what that is, unfortunately.
Attack into the 4-5? I don't think so. But I was saying before, using this Glaivezuka now and then next turn might be quite important.
Well, you might need to use it next turn, so I think you might as well attack into it now.
Yeah.
However, if he doesn't, obviously, if he doesn't make the trade,
Just don't. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't like this premature style play.
No, I don't.
I only want to do that so that I get as much value from the Glaivezuka as possible.
No, it's for. It's to give you the flexibility to use it the turn after, so it's not. Really
No, that's what I'm saying. Like, no, so that it's not awkward, basically, so that I'm getting value from it now and next turn.
Let me see. The Iron first sets you up for the Gladiator's Longbow next turn. The Draconid obviously makes the trade with the Hungry Dragon nicely, but I don't think he's concerned about that.
I don't mind the Iron Fur.
Also, the Iron Fur lets you put the Micro Machine down, which is a minion that he can't leave alive.
Yes.
For too long.
Let's see what we get from here. Because that's happening.
Yeah. Yeah, it doesn't change anything.
No.
Not for the moment, anyway.
I would still drop Iron Fur, you know.
I think I'd prefer the Iron Fur play as well. Just because he's not going to make the trades. He hasn't been making the trades already, so he has a plan, and Iron Fur stops that plan. So
Attacks in here. Yeah.
Yeah, the Micro Machine will kill that off.
Well, I mean, the Micro Machine or the 3-1. I would rather the 3-1 could finish that off. We want to keep the Micro Machine.
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. Oh yeah.
We didn't draw the free. Sorry, Maverick. Do I like TGT? Still deciding. There are things that have frustrated me a little bit about this expansion, but I think it's still too early to make a decision, because the current way, the way the game currently looks isn't how the game's going to look in a couple of weeks or in a couple of months. So I think it's still too early to decide. You got some super good value there. Stop it. Stop it. Stupid weapons, man. We can reversing switch this and Draconid.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's okay.
We can't leave that up. So.
No, I was thinking that. Just like, maybe you can leave that up, but you can't.
Which board were you afraid of cleave on?
Probably that last one. Yeah, look, he's going face. He doesn't care. That's what I thought would happen when he.
That's what I thought would happen when we.
The Draken,
yeah.
The 2 turns ago.
Yeah.
But
I mean, that's what I expect to happen against Warrior.
Well, they don't really have a choice, do they? But it's a Gladiator's Longbow here anyway. You have to clear these 2.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
And
I'm just thinking what. So next turn, Silverhand Knight, Spellbreaker might be okay. Glaivezuka, Hero Power, Silverhand Knight might be okay too. I mean, don't. Yeah, we can't even. Like, if we Spellbreaker this, there's just no point doing that. Like, it's dumb. It doesn't matter either.
No, no, no. Just yeah, no. Just deal. It's not looking that bad.
It's not looking great.
It's looking okay. Like, how does Warrior do 1 damage?
Whirlwind, Cruel Taskmaster.
He's already used 1.
It's not like
weapons.
It's not like they have that many 2-drops that they won't drop more than 1. You know.
What the hell? Oh, there's that.
For a second, I was like, Black Knight. Well, we could silence that, but or
we don't really want to kill it with the bow.
I don't know. That's why I would silence it. But I mean, it gets our Spellbreaker dies, so maybe it's actually better to Silver-Handed Ogre Brute.
Yeah, I was thinking that because then you can just silence the Ogre Brute to get an actual 4 damage off it, directed wherever you want.
Well, also the 2 can kill this. We're going to take another 3 to the face, though, so that's kind of sucky. What would kill us? We'd be on 8. Not even Gore Howl. But
maybe like an inner rage.
Double Corcoran, something like that.
Well, we can't do anything about that. As in, charge minions we can't do anything about. We would only be able to deal with this, but I wouldn't.
Are there any cards you want to see changed in TGT already? Not particularly. That's a problem.
No, it's not really.
Well, we silenced this, and then do this. We can still kill that.
You could just kill it.
Well, so we can silence this.
Yeah,
in fact,
just
so we might as well just kill it.
Obviously, the problem now is that we're on 4.
Yeah. Well, that was always a problem that we were too low.
Probably just put the Tall Strider as well.
Yeah, I mean, there's no reason not to. I'm gonna do this as well.
Do what?
Hero Power instead of play that.
Oh yeah, no, obviously.
We don't have any more weapons anymore.
That could have hit something.
Yeah, so just to answer fail games quickly, I'm just not that happy with the way they've treated like rarities in this expansion. Whoa! 2 of those.
Wow. Alright.
Well played.
Nice. Two in a row, man.
It's alright, we'll go 12-2 now. Yeah, I just don't like the way they've treated rarities. I don't think they gave it any thought at all. Well, it feels that way. And when it feels that way, I'm not happy. Whether that's the case or not, I don't know. But, you know, judging by the way the arena looked a few days after release, it doesn't surprise me that
probably chuck the 4 here.
that if someone told me that they weren't thinking about the arena and rarity distribution of the cards, you would chuck the what?
The 4.
Really?
Yeah.
I would keep everything. I might chuck the 2.
Nah, I wouldn't chuck that 2 because it could draw you a card. So
yeah, I might chuck the 2, but otherwise I would keep everything.
All right. Let's see.
The reason the rarity is a problem is because, well, I mean, I don't know if you've seen a Dwokta's like riot on TGT Warriors, but he has a point when he says the rarities weren't considered with that class. I don't think they were considered with Mage. I don't think Flame Lance should be a common because something I said was, you know, that when you add more cards, the card pool, the card pool gets diluted, but Flame Lance is a clear hard removal, and they already have good hard removal. They have removals in the form of Fireball. Frostbot is a small removal. now Flame Lance is a large removal, and Polymorph was already the large removal, and they're all commons. So if you make Flame Lance a common large removal, then you're not really diluting their card pool anymore. So while other classes are getting shafted in that sense, Mage isn't, and Mage is already really powerful in Arena. So why are they doing that? Doesn't make sense.
Harvest Golem's fine here.
I'm Harvest Goleming, yeah. Goleming.
Harvest Golem's fine here. I think it's
like that's the main example for me.
I mean, TGT's only been out for what, less than a week?
Yeah.
Or a week or whatever it's been. However long it's been out for, it's not been that long, so I think it's still interesting to see how it's going to pan out for the next
I agree.
couple weeks at least.
I agree. That's why I'm still deciding. One of the things I'm worried about is that because the meta is going to slow down, it means mages once again going to get more powerful because they can be a good control class because of the amount of removal that they have, and how efficient it is at doing that. So whilst they might shift out of a tempo style, if the meta shifts out of a very fast tempo style, I think tempo is still going to be good and it always will be. But if it shifts out of this very fast tempo style, Mage is going to get a lot better, and I don't want to see that happen. Would you kill the 2/2 here?
Just seems like Spider Tank. I would probably get rid of the shield.
I would actually kill the 2/2. No, actually, I would get rid of the shield. No,
the shield's too important.
Yeah, I would get rid of the shield.
No way you can keep that shield up. I mean, it buffs Blood Knight at the worst.
Yeah, that's the least of our problems.
But
if he buffs this guy, then it's bad.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. Obviously, that's the more common disaster. But Blood Knight's also a disaster. Obviously, True Silver deals with the...
No, I agree with what you're saying, Maverick, but I think that happens less so with Mage now because of the way they've treated rarities, not just with Mage but with other classes. Like Warlock's cards, for example, just to cite a random class, arbitrary class, Warlocks haven't got very good common cards, if I'm not mistaken. Oh wait, hang on, is Fearsome Doomguard common? I'll look at the cards in a second, and then I'll argue my point. But like Flame Strike is one card, but the cards that are diluting the pool from Mage are not rubbish, unlike the case in some other classes, Warrior being the main example. But no one really wants to argue that much for Warrior because it was bad in Arena anyway. But I'll look at some of the rarities and we can compare, and maybe I'll convince myself that I'm wrong or something. Hungry Dragon?
Seems good.
Not really. I actually might prefer Tall Strider.
Tall Strider's not good. But I'd probably Hungry Dragon here. I think you kill the Spellbreaker, but I would probably Hungry Dragon.
Oh, we should have done this first. Whoops. We got lucky there.
No.
Well, if it was Goldshire Footman, then we couldn't have killed... Well, I mean, it's not the worst if we don't kill the Spellbreaker, because at least our Spider Tank still stays alive.
Yeah.
But we kind of want to kill the Spellbreaker. So. Face Hunter has had some insane stuff added in TGT. I don't think Face Hunter has. Brave Archer isn't really that good for Face Hunter. I don't know, like, Lock and Load's an interesting card. In Arena it doesn't really do anything, so we won't ever see it. Not just because it's an epic, but just because it doesn't do anything. But what other cards did they get in Arena? So King's Elic is good.
Well, he really wants us to Explosive Shot.
Yeah. Like really, really. I quite like Elic Glaive Zuka.
Oh.
Elec kill command's good with me actually.
Well, the problem with that is that the Elec just dies to these 2/1/1s, isn't it? But we get to push 10 face damage, probably, because the Hungry Dragon's hit him face twice.
Yes. No, you want to do that then?
What was your play?
No, mine was I just wanted to keep this alive, so mine would actually attack into this and that, but that's nowhere near as efficient as your play. Yeah. I don't know why I thought that play. We've also float a mana, like it's bad.
Yeah, do the Elec,
So-
one. Do the Elec one.
This is happening. Draw us a card.
Nope.
Of course not. Actually, I mean, this dies. Do we want to save that? Yay, nay, yay, nay? Nay.
I don't know, like... Your guess is as good as mine at that point, really. Maybe you just let him kill that, so that you can push them 5 more damage. So he's gonna kill it with just dude. Alright. Sure. Whatever. Glaive Zuka, Tall Strider.
Could do this. Tall Strider, glaive into this. We have to do this so that this doesn't kill the Tall
Tall
Strider.
Strider, yeah. No, looks good to me. That actually just looks really good.
Next turn's a little bit awkward, but if we can actually get these two to hit him in the face, then we can drop the Draconid as a 9/9.
Yeah.
I really don't care what the
It
Glaive
doesn't
Zuka
matter.
hits. So.
Doesn't matter. Sure. And obviously, because he's got the weapon up, there's no True Silver coming out.
Yeah.
So.
Yes, Face Hunter in Arena was good. I actually meant Face Hunter in Constructed, but Face Hunter in Arena was already good because of Glaive Zuka. Well, among a few others, which I can't remember off the top of my head. Glaive Zuka was a really good addition from GVG to make a Face Hunter style viable in Arena.
That's pretty bad for him.
Yeah, that's quite bad for him. It's good for us. Yeah. Ooh, I actually prefer that.
You might as well.
Bam, Violet Teacher Ogre Brute.
Yep. Pushes almost the same, almost more damage than the Draconid does on its 6/6 normal form. But
So I play Warrior in Arena and Asian server and go 9-3 to 11-3 most of the time. You are an epic player, my friend. In fact, I don't think epic's a big enough word to describe those kind of achievements.
yeah,
I think
Warrior's just not made for
what
Arena,
happened to
is it?
Warrior in this expansion, like I really think it's just out of order, really.
Well, let's not go on to Warlock then, shall we? Draconid Hero Power?
Yeah.
You'd have to, or you would obviously attack him with a Violet Teacher to face first. Then you
No, I would attack with the Ogre Brute first. To face.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. Wait. No. That was bad.
Well, no, we still do this.
No, we still do that, but it's
Now we do this. Now we do this because if the ogre hit, we would trade it into the 2/2.
Mm-hmm. I guess you could flame juggle. Yeah, you just flame juggle. I hope it kills.
Yeah.
Jesus, man, it's just always face, isn't it? There must be something wrong with that fucking card.
I would say, Maverick, playing Warrior sometimes isn't as hard as it seems because you come across a lot of players who don't know what they're doing. So you win just because you're more skilled.
Oh shit.
But sometimes, like, it's incredibly difficult to get a Warrior Arena deck that is any good. Because of how terrible their cards are. They can't draft a curve. Like, they have no 2-drops. Armor Smith isn't a good 2-drop, and Cruel Taskmaster isn't a good 2-drop.
Sparring Partner is a rare, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah.
No, yes.
Well, you just go face. There's nothing else, right? You probably... I mean, it doesn't matter if you taunt that up, does it?
No, that's what I'm trying to work out, but I don't think it does. Well, it does in the sense... No, it doesn't.
Yes, it does.
Not really.
No,
He's not gonna attack into this with the Kodo. So... I mean, he might.
Just
I suppose we're giving him bait by not taunting it up.
Okay, you're overthinking it. Like, it doesn't
No,
matter.
it doesn't matter exactly. So we might as well not taunt it up.
Okay, don't then.
Oh fuck it, let's just taunt it up. I don't give a fuck. We need to draw into more damage, basically, or some way of stalling so that we can hero power him.
Yeah, I mean, we only need 1 damage to make it 3 turns, so... Unless he has heals.
Oh, Quick Shot would be a really good draw here.
Really hopeful too.
Well,
Gladiator's Longbow would be good.
We haven't drawn it that much this arena.
So did we draw a second glaive? Oh, there's that
This is a card that I really hate. That's one card that I hate in this. This shouldn't be a common either. It should be a rare.
Okay, that's fine. That's fine. It stalls.
5, 8. Yeah, okay, we're going to be on 12. No, actually, we're going to be on 10. We're going to be on 10.
Yeah, but I mean, that stalls. So, we still need to draw into damage.
Yeah. Quick shot, quick shot. Or... Well, Frost Elemental might not be too bad either.
Gladiator's Longbow.
Gladiator's Longbow. Blade Zuka's not enough.
Oh, so he used his 5 damage on there, so we're only taking 8. Oh, don't worry. Power Shot would be okay. No, it wouldn't.
It wouldn't be enough.
But Power Shot would clear 9 damage off the board. Which would leave him with 6, 7, 10.
We have a few. I don't think we have many. We have a few.
No, we don't have that many. It's really low chance.
That's not one of them.
Oh well. GG. That equality killed us.
Yeah.
That equality killed us.
On the Asian server, people don't try to outplay Warrior as no one expects it. Yeah.
That doesn't make Warrior good.
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't even logged into an Asian server, so I haven't even tried.
Yeah.
But I pick Warrior whenever I can because I really want to get good with Warrior. And like our most recent on-stream Warrior run went 4-3, which isn't very good. The one before that went 8 wins, so it's like I said, if you just play well with Warrior, you'll do well. But it's just a lot harder to do well consistently with Warrior because of the inconsistency of the draft.
Yeah.